What's up, y'all? It's Marcellus Wiley, that dude. Let's talk about what you guys are talking about, which is ESPN and their talking heads are making the NBA Finals about themselves, for real. Now, I don't know your age, I don't know your experience, I don't know your level of interest, but if you've ever watched the NBA Finals before, you know you're feeling something different right now. And it's not just about the basketball, not the in-game action. Something just feels different from yesteryear. Well, we're going to explore those feelings and talk through that right now. But before we do all of that, make sure you support this channel, support this community by becoming a gym member at Project Transition. Simple as that. You want to impact and help out the itty-bitties through our experiences, our exposures, all our skills camps? Well, make sure you make a donation. Become a gym member, a giver every month. And also get some merch. You know how you can get some merch? Yeah, and the stomach getting flat too. That's not in the description or the link, but the merch is. So get you a blah, blah, blah. Now let's get into this story right here because y'all thought I was making it up. Oops, no I wasn't. ESPN's talking heads have made the NBA Finals about themselves. So on this show, instead of reading the articles and looking for the quotes, let's just listen to people talking about it, right? So shall we get into it? Because y'all thought I really made this up. Oh, no. Let's go.
Stephen A. Smith got torched, and I mean Torched. He was in the middle of a game where he's being paid $20 million to be the halftime guy, the pregame show guy, the postgame show guy. He's thinking of running for president. A lot going on in the world.
Okay. And that's David Sampson, if you guys don't know who he is. And David Sampson has a lot to say about this whole situation. So I'm going to give him some more breathing room. I'm going to skip through a little bit of that so we can get to the real, to the funk of what he's saying. And look, I've been watching the NBA for a long time, and I'm like, yo, am I getting robbed of the experience, or am I slowly just giving it away? There's a big difference, right? I just left the front door open and said, all welcome. Or did I say something else? So let's talk through it.
The job of the broadcaster is to give the proper weight and gravitas to that which they are presenting to you. This is not a Tuesday in the middle of the season. This is not a January 17th game. This is the NBA Finals. My background, old guy or not, is when our friend Bob Costas is setting up an NBA Finals game for you in the 90s, you think that not only is this appointment viewing, but you think, my God, they could be splitting the atom here. You think you're about to see drama in a way that you would expect a curtain to be the precursor to the feeling that you're about to have.
And the crazy thing is, the drama is in this series. I've been having countless arguments, already straining my voice, you can hear it a little bit, of people saying, oh man, it's because it's lacking star power. They literally have the best basketball player this year, MVP, playing in this series, okay? Oh, well, he's boring. Well, he's boring, or is he not just ratchet? You know, a lot of times what they sell us is the BS, and then we act like that's mainstream because it's ratchet. And what I mean by ratchet means the guy got to have some issues, got to have something, some drama. We got to have something wrong with him so we can see the right in him. Because that's what the media wants to do, build you up to tear you down. So we're looking for what's wrong with you, right? We got to see, oh, man, LeBron had to leave Cleveland to go get his championship. We had to see Kobe had to fight from being the beta from Shaq to finally getting his own championship. Like, we always got to find something like that. Well, in this situation, maybe it's not that. But it's still amazing. We got the MVP, and we got a guy in Tyrese Halliburton, despite having a horrible game, still a beast. How many shots, buzzer beaters, how many times did he come through clutch with his team? So we got two real good teams, and that's a problem. So we're not getting exactly what we want, but we're going to talk through it.
You are about to be entertained in a way that merits the amount of money you are paying if you're in person and the amount of time you're spending if you are watching on television. My biggest complaint about Stephen A. Smith, about ESPN, is every single game of the NBA Finals, in my mind, forget the digital signage, which was totally botched. My view is that there is not that sort of excitement, that sort of drama, that this series has been full of drama.
Yeah, let's talk through it. The drama is there, right? The clutch lineups, matchups, all of that has been there. Great games going down to the wire, great, all of that. Blowouts too, we've seen it, comebacks, all of that. But we're not getting the same coverage. Why is that? This is Marcellus Wiley with an urgent message for anyone struggling with over $10,000 in credit card debt. Here's what you need to do right now. Visit pt.monitordebt.com. They've helped thousands reduce what they owe by dealing directly with creditors, cutting balances by 30, 40, even 50%. This isn't a loan. This is a proven debt settlement program where you make affordable monthly deposits while they do the heavy lifting. Many clients become debt-free in 24 to 48 months. Don't wait another day drowning in interest. Call 866-204-0071 or visit pt.monitordebt.com. Your financial freedom is waiting. It's just one phone call away. Well, this series, it started off with Halliburton talking about the media, and he kind of framed it, and maybe it was bad timing because the media shot back. He said, look, y'all lack context. What y'all know about basketball? That was taken personally by many people, Stephen A. Smith included. He shot back. That made Pat McAfee say, wait a minute, Halliburton's an indie guy. We got to take care of our indie guys. So he comes back, shoots back, also does the WWE promo to get the crowd into it. Kendrick Perkins got to jump into it because he got to protect his boy Stephen A. Smith. Plus, he want to put his name in the hat and get some of that smoke. He gets out there. All this is viral activity. And then next thing you know, we're going back and forth. What's going on with the drama, the solitaire gate, whatever. They're going through that. But the point is the basketball. And the basketball has been amazing. Everybody is coming up to me. Everybody I'm talking to is saying, dog, they are out there balling. They are out there playing. And we go back to yesteryear when Jordan was doing it, which set the ratings record. We're not getting that right now. But at the same time, we also had a time where we saw great ratings with Kobe. We saw great ratings with LeBron and Steph. Why aren't we seeing great ratings here? Just because of the small market? Oh, you mean where I live is going to tell me how much I love basketball? I think you guys are deeper than that. I think you guys are smarter than that. I think part of the reason is the machine hasn't turned itself on just for these moments. It doesn't want this to be exactly what it is. This is what I mean by that. Because they don't have confidence in these markets, they start to go to the bag of tricks. And in the bag of tricks, you do those things just like in sports, like in football. You run in your trick plays because we just can't line up and move up and down this field, right? We just can't line up and just push these guys around. We got to trick them. Well, they think because we don't want to watch OKC in Indiana, and being real, it's not my favorite matchup. But when you start to watch it or they draw you into watching it, you're hooked. But they didn't do the draw. That's what David Sampson is saying. We are not covering this the same because we already thinking they're distracted. They're already on Netflix. They're already doing something else. They're already playing their e-games and stuff. I'm like, dog, this is great basketball. If y'all would have gave it the right megaphone, everybody would have been in on it. But it's getting lost in the sauce because a lot of people just want to say, hey, this is a big platform. I'm a big personality. I'm going to use this big platform to make my big platform even bigger. And we are there. So I feel like we're getting robbed, but I can't lie. Based on the experiences and behavior I'm seeing, a lot of people just giving it away. So this was just something to highlight what needs to be done to change it. Some of the game-centric coverage, just cover the game. God dang, the game. You know what I mean? That's all we need to see. The duos and the commentary, hey, this is a new crew. We got Richard Jefferson and Doris, and obviously Breen is the beast and the best, Mike Breen, but this ain't no Van Gundy. This ain't no Mark Jackson. We get it. And it doesn't have to be, but that's changing our perception, how we feel about all of this stuff. They got to build it up more with anticipation of the event, you know? I don't want to hear about anything else and personalities and how people feel about stuff. Put the basketball first. That will work out. Some of the player features, like those big features, really take you into somebody's personality, and then once you get into their personality, you start to respect the person or feel attracted to their story. Next thing you know, you're watching. And just let the games speak for themselves. They're so good. Like, even when it's like, yo, I think it's over. Oh, my God, you better pay attention. These games aren't over. This series isn't over. So just me reflecting, a little nostalgic this morning. Had to go back in time and let people know that there was a better day. There was a glory day, right? I sound like the dude to my rap was better than your rap. So I'm about to rap. But before we flow on this show, boy, you know what we do, boy. We got to give you some love. So make sure you guys, if you have any debt, I don't care what number. You have debt? Okay. Call Monitor Debt Resolution. I need you guys to go out there. That's your financial solution. It's going to help you with medical debt, student loan debt, credit card debt, personal debt, whatever it may be. You got debt and you're paying those interest rates and you're paying the minimum and you're drowning in those interest rates. Come on, man. Let's get better. Let's do better. All right. So make sure you go to Monitor Debt Resolution. That's your solution. And the link is in the description for your financial wellness prescription. Deal? Deal. All right. So make sure you guys do that. And obviously always support Project Transition. And you know what we do on this show, boy. We flow, boy. Let's get, oh, pretty. Hey, girl. Shout out to all you beautiful people out there. Oh, I want y'all to hear this. Where the finals at? That's this rap called. Yo, where the finals at? I can't even tell. All I hear is Stephen A. yelling at himself. McAfee flexing, Muscle T again. Perk sounding like he fighting ghosts on ESPN. This ain't about hoops. Nah, this is a circus tent. Finals buried deep behind egos and rent. I turned on the game, wanted bucket and heat. But I got a soap opera. Who owns the seat? Stephen A. screaming, it's WrestleMania. Talking about respect me, bro. This ain't Albania, nah. Perk talking wild, forgot the script. Saying stuff so off, even AI dipped. Meanwhile, McAfee trying to go McMahon, taking over segments like the land. Yo, I came for Tatum, not a verbal war, but more drama than the Real Housewives tour. Forget the pick and roll, who made the steal. All I'm hearing is who fake, who real, who feel. They made the finals their own podcast set, promoting they beef like it's pay-per-view bets. ESPN turned the lights off the game, calls everybody chasing clout and fame. Ooh, where the finals at, I can't see. Got Stephen A. trying to out viral McAfee. Perk got takes like a lost bet. And yo, 30 no set. It's finals, y'all. Your therapy chat. Put the mic down and give me that ball back. You know who I am, right? Become a gym member with Project Transition. As a giver every month, small gifts have a big impact in creating real change. Not only will you transform lives, you'll also win and unlock once-in-a-lifetime experiences. Join me, Marcellus Wiley, in making a real impact through Project Transition, a global giving community dedicated to uplifting underserved youth with mentorship, education, and access to real opportunities. Your donation doesn't just enter you to win unforgettable prizes and exclusive experiences with myself and other gym members. It fuels our mission to empower the next generation of leaders, dreamers, and game changers. From after-school programs, life skills camps, and career development, every dollar helps unlock potential where it's needed most and where every person makes a world of difference. Give back, win big, be the difference, be greater than your greatest excuse. Support Project Transition today. Become a gym member and help turn obstacles into opportunities. It's been a decade plus that I knew that this day was going to come.
Oh, this is not hyperbole here. Because I think the Perkins.
Time to hydrate. Hydration's the situation, so